What's up, my Essential Units? It's Essential Man here, so back again with another episode review of Titans, Series 1, Episode 5. The title of this episode is called Together. This was a good episode. This is the second time I watched this episode. The first one was way back in 2019. I watched the episode for the first time. I said to myself, meh. But when I watched it for the second time, I really enjoyed this episode. You can tell, like, the first two episodes, this episode, and the last one, the Doom Patrol episode, you can tell, like, the pacing of episodes are starting to be a bit quicker. It's not like it's the rushing it. You can tell, like, the first three episodes of Series 1 of Titans, you can tell, like, it was a slow build. You know, it's focused more on storytelling. That's good. You know, focus on storytelling, not relying on the action itself. You do get one or two action sequence, one or two episodes, but they're more focused on storytelling of what's going on in the plot of these episodes. Anyway, so let's talk about Together. Some people might not like this episode, it's their opinion, but I really enjoy it for what it is. So it's focused on, like, you know, they're not really officially called the Titans yet. You can tell, like, they're starting to form this team, they're starting to show their powers, blah blah blah, and then you got to introduce the stepdad of the nuclear family and introduce the next Robin, and we'll get to that later on in this review. So anyway, so you could tell, let's talk about the barn scene. Oh, by the way, by the time this episode recorded, it will be one day before the first episode of Hawkeye that will be released on Wednesday. I can't wait for reviewing Hawkeye. So for the end of the year, I'm gonna reviewing DC and Marvel episodes back to back. One episode of Series 1 of Titans, and I don't know, they're gonna continue doing a second series of Hawkeye, but yeah, I'm reviewing Hawkeye. That's the Christmas show. You know, I was looking forward to reviewing DC and Marvel. And, speaking of Titans, they're coming back next. I think it's on the 8th of December. They're releasing Series 3. I need to watch the whole series, finish Series 1, watch all episodes of Series 2 before I get to Series 3. Anyway, so, let's talk about this whole stuff with Dick and, Dick revealing to become, Robin for the first time since episode 1. I think he said to Rachel that the reason why he went to Detroit to become a cop, because leaving Robin behind, because he want to, wash his hands away from the superhero stuff and becoming, normal, having a normal life. He came back, fight the nuclear family. Well, I'll get to the nuclear family a little bit later on, so 1 second, I'm about to sneeze. Bless you. Anyway, so yeah, he said, he's basically just moving away from it. So I think he said about, and this is in the beginning parts of the episode. He said mission critical, and then you got I think Garth says it must be a cop thing. You might be a cop, and I got some. He said I got some military, some background training, and Rachel says he's a cop. You can tell Rachel kind of knows who Dick is. She's touch his hand, saw the visions of his parents his death in the circus. But anyway, so you can tell Garth kind of marked out. He's got a bit. He was funny in this episode. I think it was a good decision to have Ryan Potter playing the role as Garfield Logan, aka Beast Boy. I like the Garth part in the they're in the barn showing their powers. Dick didn't really show his powers because he doesn't have any powers. You got Rachel, Garth, Corey has some powers. When Garth basically trying to turn into a tiger, you need this thing. He said this is gonna be a little bit weird. When I transformed for the first time, it went through my clothes, and then Dick says, "Wait, you have to be naked." he has to be naked for doing this. Yeah, he doesn't want to rip his clothes. He said that this is my favorite jacket. And yeah, and he turned to the tiger. It's really funny why he's turned to a tiger because Beast Boy turns in many beasts. I don't get it. I think it's one to nitpick of. I like Garth, but it's just the powers. Make him as not just a tiger. Make him more like a elephant and a gorilla. It's just like that is Beast Boy is. He turns to beasts. I don't get it. When he was turned back into Garth, he's like ta-da, and then Rachel says Garth, he's completely naked. I kind of laugh at that. And then also when he's marking out towards Batman, when he name dropped Batman, are we gonna see him? Are we gonna see Batman? I'm never gonna see him. And Dick says you're not gonna see him because at the time, Dick and Bruce are they're kind of on very bad terms. Anyway, so yeah, I like Rachel's marking out. Have her fangirl moment of Game of Thrones in episode 2 of series 1. So anyway, so basically, there's conversation between Corey and Dick about why they're after going out and trying to after Rachel. Trying to get Rachel. Kidnapping Rachel. Corey says, it might be the prophecy I found on the wall. I think Dick says she might bring up the world, and Corey says she might stop it. And I think Dick says that's bullshit. People make up stories about things they don't understand. And I think he said the part of me feels bad of turning them into weapons. Yeah, I think I think Corey says they got to learn to fight for themselves, and Dick says they're just kids, both of them, In reality, I think Tekken Croft, who plays Rachel, I think she's still in her teens. Ryan Potter is in his mid 20s at this moment in time. I think back then he was probably in his I think he's 26. So I'm guessing the series was filmed 2017, late. Probably 2017, early parts of 2018, so let's say 23, 24? Probably 20, no, 21, I think 21, 22, probably 21. Anyway, I think the guard character, I think he's got to be in his teens. It's basically just a 20-year-old playing a teenager. It's what it is. I don't want to get into it in depth about it, but so yeah, like I said, Dick says I feel so bad of me, bad of me, turning them into weapons, because if you learn the world in that way, you cannot unseen it, never ever. I'm gonna say again. So yeah, he said if they learn the world that way, you cannot unsee it, never ever. So basically, that side of becoming a superhero, you have to kill. And also in the farm part, farm, the abandoned farm part where they showing their powers. I think Dick says, can you eat everybody? Can you, and then Garth says, I never bit everyone, I never eat everyone. He's just, that's Garfield. He doesn't really kill everyone. When they get to the asylum episode, I think that's another story for another time. So anyway, so yeah, and I like, and also your military, the military, Corey said to Dick, that training you mentioned, is that the military? I think Dick says that's for civilian contracting. He also says when you're behind the mask so long, you have a license to do things, but it gets out of hand. And then I think he said to Rachel, this was in the latter stage of the end of this episode, that that if you put on the mask, you become someone that you can't control, who likes to hurt people. We'll get to the nuclear family part a little bit shortly. So I think you just don't want to become Robin. I'll get to more later on in this review. So anyway, so wrote it down. So yeah, and also they had this sex scene, and also they said about I'm trying to think. Wrote it down, folks. Oh yeah, yeah, and you got the sex scene with yeah, Corey and Dick having sex. Basically, trying to get the secret, you know, because yeah, Dick revealed the secret. He's Robin towards the other members of the Titans, but said like oh yeah, Corey says like I don't, you know, you're so secret. Oh yeah, yeah. Corey says to Dick, you're so secrecy, no secretive. Sorry, you're so secretive. And then Dick says, "You're not an open. You're not exactly an open book yourself." I think like I don't get what Corey says. I don't know who I am. It's not like she lost her memory. I simply don't seem to get it. I think yeah. Corey said to Dick, you're just afraid of letting people know who you are. That's differently. Um, I think like Dick says, I'm just trying to figure it all out. I'm trying to figure it out. That's all. Let's figure it out together. So she go to a liquor shop and I'm buying like a bottle of tequila. Trying to, yeah. Dick says you're trying to get me drunk to reveal to not get me drunk to all the secrets. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the dialogue that well, but yeah. I think that's Corey's plan to get Dick drunk to know the secret, but that's not the case. I think before that, your Dick says, "Kind of let me change," and Corey says, "I see God naked. It didn't shock me." Yeah, I don't know. Brandon Thwaite's physique. I understand he's not that. He's a little bit skinny. I understand Robin's more about karate. He's not like being like a buff like Superman. He's all muscly, lifting heavy shit. Batman is a bit 50-50. Do all the karate stuff, but sometimes showing the strength size of becoming Batman. But anyway, so I think they did it well. I think that's more the high point of this episode. Like yeah, she's a good. I think she's a good looking woman. Anna Diop, who plays Corey Starfire. I done my research on her. She was in a movie with Chadwick Boseman. I can't remember what's the title. It's all about black slavery. It's not the 12 Days a Slave. That's a different movie. But she worked with Chadwick Boseman. I think she was in a horror film. But it's see Dick and Starfire. Corey. It's just a one-time thing. I think I don't know. I think they kind of developing a relationship because I don't like Teen Titans Go what they did to Robin and Starfire because Robin in the Teen Titans Go show that he just really wants to fuck Starfire, and in the original Teen Titans show you can tell like Robin developing feelings towards Starfire. And also the differences in the Starfire from the original Teen Titans show and this Starfire from the live action Titans show, that Starfire's from another planet. She doesn't know the whole stuff, learning about the world. In this version of Starfire, she kind of knows about the world, but I don't remember who I am. I'm guessing like she doesn't know she's from Tamaran. It's a planet, but she's an alien. And also, there's a conversation between Gar and Rachel. On UK, because Rachel can't. You can tell Rachel can kind of slowly control her powers a bit. You can say that in the end of the in the last episode and in this episode, she can kind of like slowly controlling her powers. Like she's conjured up some black stuff. I think like Garth like made her close her eyes, saying about like when you're breathing the air of the whole world, and when you have strength, you want to run and jump and want to break shit, and it doesn't hurt. It feel like you've been plugged into something, and made her growl. It was a funny thing. You can tell it's a. I'm glad they don't do it. And also I'll get back. Yeah, she does. Yeah, it's just like it's just a brother and sister thing between their friends. And I don't see them being like boyfriend, girlfriend, Garfield and Rachel. I don't want to get into it. It's another topic for another time. But let's get back to the prophecy. Like I said, why they going after her? And I feel like Corey says, it doesn't mean they can still kill. They can still can kill to get her. Those people trying to kill her to get her. Sorry, I don't remember the dialogue that well, but anyway, so So saying about like she like the prophecy, I don't think they're gonna turn her, not gonna have Rachel, like basically I'm gonna use a wrestling term. She, she's not gonna turn heel because that's fucking stupid. Why Rachel like being loyal to these people and also then throw that away, fulfilling that prophecy. It's just like it's not happening. Yeah, I try. What I mean, like seconds ago, like this doesn't mean that they might kill to get her. I feel like yeah, because the nuclear family end up killing, they killing like Dick's partner, cop partner, and let's get back to the nuclear family. So you got in the beginning of this episode, in the first scene of this episode, you got Doctor Armason, that's his name. Basically cooking. It looks like he's cooking eggs, cooking, but he's actually cooking like a new stepdad for the nuclear family because the old one got killed by Corey in episode 3. The step, the two. Here's the names of the actors play the dad and the stepdad. The actual dad is played by Jeff Clark, and the stepdad plays by Zach Samdu. You can tell like Zach Samdu is a bit younger, but it's what it is. So the nuclear family, I don't really get it. They're kind of like they're afraid of the happy-go-lucky family, but they can still be dangerous. I don't. They're more like a co-villain. I think maybe Armison's the main villain. Trigon's in the second. I think Trigon's appeared in the last episode, probably in the last moments of series 1. So I'm guessing. I haven't really saw a whole of series 1 yet. But it's just like I want Trigon to be part of series 1 to fill out Rachel's story. She's not gonna be killed off, but slowly becoming Raven. But they end up in the fight. The fight scene is fucking awesome. It's really fucking awesome. Like I said, they just focus on storytelling. They cannot rely on. I think sometimes with superhero stuff in shows and movies, they focus on too much of the action, but not enough on the storytelling. Like that's why I praise the Disney Plus shows like WandaVision, and I think Falcon and Winter Soldier. Actually, Loki and WandaVision. You can tell they focus more on storytelling. Falcon and Winter Soldier, yeah, they did focus on storytelling, but it's more of action scenes. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you gotta have both. Focus more on storytelling and more of the action scenes. But anyway, so the stepdad and the mom, like they're they're trying to fight Dick in one room, like the mom, Biff and Sis fighting Corey in the other room or in the hallway. Like the stepdad, they're not really actually dad. He's basically the stepdad because I thought they brought what they say when Armisen says this was in episode 3 that we're gonna make you a new dad. He's actually making a new dad. He's not like the same actor. It'd be a different actor playing the new dad. So the new dad, stepdad, whatever you call it, is holding like a pickaxe towards Dick, and then going after Dick with a pickaxe, and I think mom's holding like an electric saw, not a normal saw, but an actual saw, electric saw to carve wood. You can tell like they have it's a bit 50-50, more like 75-50%. You can tell they still getting their ass kicked, but they're going straight back up. I think it was really good to see that fight. Yeah, Robin, you managed to see Robin in this episode for the first time since episode 1. He's basically a one-person army, beating the fuck out of rest of the nuclear family. Basically just Corey beating out Biff and Sis, because Garth and Rachel, they're not really physical. Garfield turns into a tiger, but they're more, they got powers. Rachel's not really in the physical side, he's more of the magic. But anyway, so it's funny. There's one liner in the fight scene when Robin's kicking the nuclear family's asses. Mom says, you better put these toys away after you don't finish them. It's just what it is. I'm not gonna bitch and moan. It's just I think it's a bit of a funny one liner. Yeah, they managed to, and also they managed to capture them, and also they're trying to, Dick trying to do it nicely. You know, I think Corey's about to basically being the fuck out of the with mom and dad, the nuclear family, nuclear's mom and dad. Yeah, then Dick says, I see these, I see this behavior at Gotham. The brainwash, he said like beating the shit out of them is won't change the difference. He's trying to use brains over brawn, and I think he basically tracked him down. Who's going after Rachel, and it's Dr. Anderson. We'll get to that part a little bit shortly. So we'll get to that. The deaths is fucking funny. Anyway, so yeah, and also like I said, Rachel kind of controls her powers a bit. Her demon self kind of scared her, like all your friends are going to die. You could tell. I compare Rachel Roth to Wanda Maximoff, but I was wrong a bit, maybe a bit. I compare Rachel Roth, Raven to Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch, but also I compare her to Jean Grey. Both are similar because Jean Grey also, basically has the same problem with Rachel, struggling to control her powers because they're both different. Because Jean has, I think, has the same powers of Charles Xavier. She levitates, she has telekinesis, she read minds. The difference is, I don't think Rachel, like I said, I don't think she's turning into the dark side. With Jean Grey, she's soon become the Dark Phoenix in the comics. But anyway, so like, and the reason why Corey's having sex with Dix basically says like, I show you my moves, let me show me yours. Basically wants to see if he can go, and he did that in the end. But I think she said like we can't fight together until you know each other's moves. Anyway, so let's get to I'll get to the death a little bit shortly. Let's get to the Dr. Anderson part in the end, almost the end of this episode. You basically had Dick going to Chicago to basically going to confront him. Dr. Anderson, create the nuclear family, and in the second. Oh yeah, there was one funny line in the beginning. Basically, they were driving on a minifan, and Garfield says, "I can't believe you traded in a Porsche with a minifan." I don't get that, because he drives like that silver car. Anyway, so he kind of confronts Dr. Anderson, Dick, in his own house. Why they want Rachel, and I think he mentions the father, not Trigon, his name. He didn't really name drop him, but mentioned the father's going after her, looking for her. I don't think Dr. Anderson kind of like basically giving Dick a good answer. You got these mercenaries wearing black suits going after Dick. The numbers game kind of catch up with him, and then also the new Robin, that's Jason Todd. Beat the fuck, basically, blowing the gas smoke, beating the fuck out of basically Anderson's guards, and then he introduced him, Dick Grayson in the flesh. I'm the new Robin. You can tell, you can tell like Dick, he's got to be in his 30s, late 20s, early 30s. I think Jason Todd's got to be like late teens, early 20s, in the comics he was kind of like a kid, Batman took him up, basically took him in, becoming the next Robin because he's a troubled kid. He's kind of still like metal parts of Batman's car, his car hoods in his tires. He's called Robin. The differences between the Robin, I'll get to more details. I'm gonna say it again if I'm reviewing. I think it's episode 7, the Jason Todd episode. I think it is it. Jason Todd episode. I don't know. Anyway, so he's more. Jason Todd is more of a not psychopath, but more of a hothead. The psychopath Robin is Damian Wayne. I don't think they're gonna bring Damian Wayne anytime soon. I know I think they brought Tim Drake in it. So you can tell they're bringing a different version of Robins. I think Tim Drake is going to be in the new series because I saw the trailer for series 3. I think they're bringing Joker in. They're doing the live action Jason Todd death. I think he's slowly becoming Red Hood. I don't know if they'll do Red X. I don't think they're going to do Red X. I think Red X is Jason Todd, but I don't think they're going to do Red X, man. I don't know, man. So Anyway, so let's get to the funny death of Nuclear Family. I feel like Armisen clicked the some device in their heads that got red light beaming on their heads, and then I think Mom says to the kids, nap time, kids, and then and the fucking heads they blow their fucking skulls off, and then and also before the and was it Starfire says Corey says shit, Dick, Dick believes I killed him because I think I think Dick tells Corey not to kill him, but Anderson just blow their fucking heads off. They could come back as different actors, but I don't know. Maybe the last time we see them. Don't know. Don't ruin it for me. Don't give me the room. Don't spoil things. I haven't really seen the whole series 1 yet. So anyway, so what I'm trying to say. I was about to say something. It's just like, oh god, it's just I had it and it's just like, Dick thinks I killed him. He didn't really kill him. It's just like what it is. I think it's a funny death. But that's it. I was about to say something. It's just like I'm not gonna say it again, so I'm gonna end it. So I feel like I talk about most of it of this episode. Hawkeye, I can't wait, but I think it was a good episode. I think the pacing was starting to get good. It's just a really good pace. You can tell it's very fast. I think it's the shortest episode. I think the first 4 episodes I think it was a quarter of an hour. This is about nearly 40 minutes, 35 minutes. Which it's the shortest episode, but it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. I'm not saying that the first 3 episodes are boring. Like I said, they're just focused more on storytelling. So I'm gonna end it. So, any thoughts? Any more thoughts? I'm not doing ratings, man. I was about to say, I don't really do ratings, but I think it was a good episode. I think nothing's wrong. Nothing's perfect. There's not gonna be a perfect episode, but I think it's so far of series 1, this episode and Doom Patrol are the best episodes so far of series 1 so far. I think there's 11 episodes. 11 episodes of series 1. So we go halfway there. Halfway there. Hope you enjoy it, folks. So, I'm gonna check if I missed out something. I think I did. No, I think I did. That was a good cliffhanger. Jason Todd is the new Jason Todd is the new Robin. But I think I covered most of it. If I miss a point seen in this episode, in this review of this episode, just write down in the comment section below. And I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed my the series 1 episode 5 review of Titans. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button, click the bell, click the likes, and subscribe to the channel. Be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. And I think it'll be the end of the week when I'll review the first episode of the Hawkeye show. I can't wait for that Hawkeye show. It's the Christmas episode. I think there's rumors that they're gonna do Vincent D'Onofrio is gonna be appeared as the Kingpin, but I doubt it. I heard Florence Pugh, her character's gonna be in it. From Black Widow, she's gonna be in it. Kate Bishop. I can't wait. Can't wait for the first episode of Hawkeye. That'll be the end of this week, folks. So like, share, subscribe. We see you next time. This is the Sentiment officially signing up. There's one scene I think Rachel said to Dick, do you think I really control my powers? Yeah, that's the reason why I forgot. I was just like, oh my god, I had it, but oh god. And also, there's another thing I forgot. Corey's powers in this episode. When they're like training at the abandoned barn. She said like her powers like only used in the daytime. She conjured up fire, and like in the when they fought the nuclear family at nighttime. She says, I'm gonna burn those assholes, and then she trying to conjure up some fire to burn them, but she can't. She said, the fucking night. I kind of laugh at that. So anyway, so I'm gonna say again. So I hope you enjoyed my review of Series 1, Episode 5 of Titans. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, smash the like, click the bell, subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube, be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. And we're back next week for episode 6 of Titans to review. So yeah, can't wait. So like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, folks.